All right, so this is Cleveland's League Park. Now, this is the second version of League Park, the more famous one. The first version was a wooden ballpark, which opened in 1891 and was demolished and rebuilt in this form in 1910. It would be the full-time home of the Cleveland Indians from 1910 until 1932, when Cleveland Municipal Stadium was ready for baseball games. However, given that attendance at the time for baseball games was very low and Municipal Stadium was just huge, the Indians did start to play here again on a part-time basis for quite a few years later. Now, taking a look at the pure baseball field, this ballpark had some pretty bizarre dimensions, especially starting out, which I'm pretty sure this is the original dimensions here. You had 385 here, 460 all the way down the middle, and then only 290 on right field there. Now, due to having such a short right field, you had a 40-foot high wall here to compensate for the short distance. And I mean, it was basically like a wall on the lower part with a fence topped out on the upper half, but really just a strange structure and really strange dimensions. I mean, this is more of a rectangular baseball field. It seated 18,000 people, and two of the most memorable things about this stadium would be that it hosted the 1920 World Series, which the Indians would win, and it also would be the home of Babe Ruth's 500th home run. It would also be the home of the Negro League's Cleveland Buckeyes and the today Los Angeles Rams when they were the Cleveland Rams in the 1940s. Now, the Indians really didn't need the capacity Cleveland Stadium held, at least not all the time, so they would keep playing games here at League Park all the way until 1947. And this stadium would just kind of sit vacant for 4 years until they started its slow demolition process over the decades. Really, piece by piece over the years, this stadium would just get smaller and smaller. They'd just pick it apart, and a swimming pool would be built on the left field side where the grandstands used to be, and it would just get chipped away. Until really by the early 2000s, all that was left was a small piece of grandstand concrete right around here, and the original ticket house right here, and some wall going up the street right here. It would really fall into disrepair, and I'm surprised that the rest of it wasn't demolished. However, in 2014, millions of dollars were spent by the city to restore the playing field to a turf field, and they even built a replica wall, which you can see in the picture there, and they turned the ticket house into a museum. The inside is not its original appearance, but the outside and the wall that does exist is still original. And despite most of it not being there, it still is a good reminder of Cleveland's storied and historic baseball past. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.